Hey folks, my name's Ed. I'm the Battle Boss here at stage 3 of the TRC Tactical Games. This stage is called Rock It Out. It's the long distance movement. Starts off with 3 rifle magazines, 1 12 and 2 6s. Shooters are engaging in sequence targets that are 150, 262, and 342 yards. After they complete the shooting in this bay, and they only get 2 minutes, they transition to the bay next door where they'll use their pistol. They've got 2 plate racks over there where they've got to have to clean the plate rack, and then they get to engage an easier IPSC target. 12 rounds in the first plate rack in IPSC, 12 on the second plate rack in IPSC. On the way in and out, they have to jump a hurdle, and then after that bay, it's off to the races. They've got a number of obstacles. Those include a cargo net, a shoot house where they have to scale a couple walls and Jersey barriers, and then 3 vertical wall challenges. After that, the 40 plus division picks up a 40-pound rucksack and takes off on a 5.5-mile trip, comes on back here and drops off their bag. That's it.
Back to my backpack.
How you feeling?
Already got to put it in low gear. Already.
Bulldogging.
Just started. There's the ball breaker, the ruck. Oh.
Have a good run, brother.
40 pounds never felt so heavy.
5 miles.
5 miles. See you in 5.
See you in 5.
Yeah.
You got this, brother. It's only 5 miles.
Oh man, how did that go for you?
Oh, fresh, man. Feel good.
All right.
Yep. When's the next one?
Right now. I'm just kidding. Freaking long as shit.
Numbers. 234. 224. 234. 234. 224. Boom. Oh yes. What's my number? 234. Nice job, man. Nice to meet you, brother.
All right, so we just finished the 5 mile run. We had to shoot and run 5 miles. And I'm sitting here and I was like, oh man. And then I realized that we did the Murph last week and my plates weren't heavy enough. So then I forgot I had the steel plate in there. After running extra 5 miles with extra weight, and then you had to put the 40, 50 pound pack on or whatever on top of the plates and all your kit and everything, and then not to mention I'm running with steel targets in my pack. So yeah, stupid me.
Hi, I'm Taylor with Tactical Distributors. We're an online retailer. We also have 3 in-house apparel brands that we do: TD Apparel, Battle Briefs, and MTHD. You can check us out at tacticaldistributors.com.
My name is Jake Mizell. I am a match director and battle boss for the Tactical Games. I also help out with our social media. If you are a new competitor and you're wanting to start out and try the Tactical Games, one thing that I would suggest doing is coming out to volunteer. One thing you do when you get to volunteer is you get to see the battles up close. If you get here early enough, you get to test the battles before we start on the weekend. So you have an opportunity to figure out what it's going to be like when you go compete. Another thing you get when you volunteer is you get to see what the do's happen and the don'ts happen, right? What works and what doesn't work, equipment, strategy, stuff like that. You get to talk to the competitors. You really get that first-hand experience of what it's like to be at the Tactical Games. And not only that, but all volunteers, if they volunteer for both days of the weekend, then they get a free entry to the Tactical Games, and you can use that free entry as your first competition, which is what a lot of people do. So if you're a new time competitor and you're one of those first ones that are thinking about coming out and giving us a try, please do. And you can also go check out a skirmish. So a Tactical Games skirmish is a one-day competition held at local affiliates around the U.S. There's some in Texas, North Carolina, Minnesota, and Florida as of right now. Some places you can find us is on social media. Instagram is @TheTacticalGames. Also on Facebook @TheTacticalGames. We also have a YouTube channel that we're getting rolling. We're starting to get some more videos up. That is going to just search Tactical Games on YouTube, and please subscribe to that.
Okay, hi guys, I'm Tristan Burris. I'm from Delaware. I'm in law enforcement. I've been working law enforcement for about 6.5 years now. I stumbled across the Tactical Games, which is where we're at this weekend in North Carolina, Autryville. This was actually an important event for me to come back to because this was actually my first event last year. I'm relatively new at the sport as well. So this event last year was my first competition, and then we went into nationals, and then it was 2021. So from that point forward, I've done, let's see, January, April, May, and now June. I'm scheduled for 2 more. I would say the most important thing about the Tactical Games is the community itself. Everyone here is just so welcoming. So if you're, contemplating, you're not sure whether or not you should start, just start. Even just come to one and volunteer. It's a great way to get acclimated and see what the environment's going to be like. Look around and watch some of the battles and see some of the things that you should probably be adding into your training regimen, and then just sign up for one. You're not going to know until you try one. That's kind of what I did, was just kind of threw myself into it to figure out areas that I needed additional training, areas that probably could just see some more improvement. So I think what's really exciting to me is I continually come back, and you'll see some familiar faces every time you come, but it seems that every time I come to another event, there's more and more people saying, yeah, this is my first event. So that's great. The sport's growing, and I can't wait to see how it's going to look in upcoming years. I think it's going to be huge.
Hey, this is Thad Trapp. Welcome to the Tactical Games. This is Battle 1. It is called not 2, but 3. So on this stage, what they're going to do is leave the firing block. They're going to go over the hurdle one time, ensuring that their head doesn't pass underneath. They're going to move up to the firing line, and they're going to take their 90-pound sled all the way down to the firing line. The firing sequence is going to be 12 rounds with the rifle, 12 rounds with the pistol. Then they take their sled, bring it back to the start position. Then they have to move the sled and the Roosevelt stone, a 95-pound Roosevelt stone, back to the firing line, both of them, where they fire their second firing sequence, 12 rounds with the rifle, 12 with the pistol. They'll move both of those implements back to the start, at which point they'll move the sled, the Roosevelt stone, and the 90-pound axle back down to the firing line to fire their third string of fire, 12 with the rifle, 12 with the pistol. They'll return all 3 implements back to the firing line and then sprint back to the finish their time.
Hi, what do you think about it, buddy?
Oh my God, man, that was a crusher. If I got gassed out there at the end, I just couldn't get. I just couldn't keep going.
What happened with your equipment?
Oh yeah, lost my. This thing ripped clean off. It went from not being ripped at all to just gone. And so this shoulder here's kind of got all the weight. I just on like shoulder strap style. So yeah, you ready, Jason?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's
do it.
Yeah.
Ned, what number are you, Ned? 3, 2, 1, go!
All right, Jason, you got to speed that rifle up.
It's a little muddy there.
Yep. Hey, shoot faster on that rifle. Oh, look at you going big. Yeah, look at that. Get you some. There you go. Come on, man. There you go. Big breath. Get it up. There you go. Roll with it. Looking at you.
Hey guys, I'm Matt Dane with Spartan Corps Training Groups and Spartan Corps Defense Group. This is Matt Cruz, also an owner of Spartan Corps Defense and Spartan Corps Training Group. We're also owners of CrossFit 12 Gauge out of Fredericksburg, Virginia. And we have another owner who's out actually on the 5-mile run right now, so he's not here. That's John Miller. So what we do is our companies, our Spartan Corps Training Group provides tactical athlete type training. We do online based programming for the tactical athlete. We also offer civilian courses, but it's not the run-of-the-mill courses. It's not your defensive carbine, it's not your defensive pistol or your defensive carrier or home defense options. We offer some higher end stuff. We do some CQB, live fire shoot house work, MVG courses, team tactics, and then on top of it, we also train law enforcement and military agencies. We have SWAT teams that come out, do some work with us on the CQB front, just trying to make our warfighters, CONUS and OCONUS, stronger in the things that they get to do every day and the things that we can provide and offer. So we have a military and a law enforcement background. I was special operations. My partner was an active SWAT guy for about 10 years. And then Matt Cruz comes in on the fitness side with CrossFit 12 Gauge. You want to tell them what 12 Gauge does?
Yeah, so we're a CrossFit gym, but we also specialize in powerlifting, strongman, and we're also a 24-hour facility. So something that's cool. It allows people to be able to have that dynamic of doing fitness to what tailors to their needs, as well as the class aspect and things like that.
Yeah, so and then on top of that, we also represent a few companies. STAC, which is a company that makes battle belts, Kiwi gear, plate carriers and things like that. We represent them out here today. Also Gregos Precision and Tactical Tailor, along with HSGI and Rapture Tactical, which is out of Ashland, Virginia. And then on top of that, Killcliff was nice enough to send us out with a bunch of free products, which we've been giving out and selling to all the people that are working and running the show today, and then all the athletes. So again, we just try and bring a bunch of stuff to the civilian community and then try and make our warfighters more proficient in the things they do daily. And that's what we do. You can find us online. SpartanCorpsVA.com is our main site. and then SpartanCoreDefense.com is our other site. You can find us on Instagram and on Facebook on the same sites.
Hey, I'm Katie Rogers. I'm from the mountains of North Georgia. I got into the tactical games because I've been a shooter my entire life. I grew up as a Second Amendment supporter. I love the environment, but I'm also an athlete. So I've been an athlete my whole entire life. So when I learned about the tactical games, I realized you could combine both shooting and athletics and functional fitness, and there's nothing better than that. Just try it out. I mean, make sure that you know all the safety rules before you start, but it's not intimidating at all. I mean, the best part about the tactical games is the community. Everybody's really welcoming. There's different divisions to try out, so it's it may be intimidating at first, but everybody is so welcoming, and you might as well just try it out first, and you're gonna be hooked.
Hello everyone, my name is Matt. I'm a battle boss here at the Tactical Games. Today I'm running Battle 2, gas up. Athletes will start in the shooter box, grab the farmer's carry, and proceed up their lane, around to the right side of the pavilion, going around to the left side back to the shooter box. And then from there, athletes will go ahead and proceed to the firing line to their first firing sequence, which is rifle first, the furthest target, at about 4 to 5-inch little squares, and then they'll transition to a pistol, shooting a close-up target about 10 yards with about 6-inch triangle. From there, athletes will go ahead and proceed uprange to the yoke, start their next exercise, which is burpees, hand release, and bag over the bar. They'll do a total of 8 reps, and then proceed to the next firing sequence. Then they'll go back to the yoke, do 6, repeat the same steps all the way to 8, 6, 4, and at their last fourth and final firing sequence, they'll return back uprange to the shooter box, grab the farmer's carry, and proceed around the lap again, around the pavilion, back to the shooter box, and the time stops at the shooter box. So that is today's event. Nice and hot. Everyone had a good time. Thank you guys again for the interview.
What you think, brother?
Oh my God. My forearms are about to explode. Hey.
What was the worst part of it?
Carry again.
Yeah.
That was awful.
Programming? Yeah. My 5:30 class was the dummy class. Everybody knows First World Fight Club is going to talk about Fight Club. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
Look good on paper.
If I lose a detail.
So, try where this is.
Thank you, sir.
I'm Jeff Emmons. I'm the Director of Tactical Development here for T Delta S Global. And you can see our product back here on the banner is Delta G. And Delta G is a ketone ester. So to get into ketosis, we've all heard about ketosis. This product allows you to carb up, stay away from that diet, drink it, and get into that ketogenic state that our cavemen back in the day always enjoyed. So we have this is the tactical, this is 32 grams. We have this product, which is Delta G. This is a blueberry flavored, 25 grams. And then we've got Delta H, which is just kind of some mental health. This is 10 grams of ester, lime flavored. So the idea behind it is pre-competition. There's two organs that the body really loves ketones, and that's the brain and the heart. So you'll notice when you take this, you'll get a good mental focus, clarity. Things become sharper and clearer, more defined. Helps with the accuracy. And the other piece is before an endurance type of event, you drink that about an hour before, and your heart just performs more efficiently. And we've been passing this stuff out about 12 different people here today, to which we're getting the same response. Guy just came by here moments ago, said he shaved 4 minutes off of his time on that 5-mile run. And Tristan Burris is one of our ambassadors for the product, and she swears by it. And a friend of hers that's here today took it for the first time, came by and said, oh my God, you guys got something going on here. So come on by, see us. This is a great product, and we stand by it 110%. You can find us at tdeltasglobal.com, Instagram at deltag.tactical.
So my name is Lydia Bruno. I'm actually a tattoo artist. I tattoo a lot of shooters, law enforcement, military, and I kept hearing about the tactical games. I hopped on Instagram. I saw a couple people do it. I hit them up. They gave me information, and I came here. I've been a shooting enthusiast for a while, so it was right up my alley. I fight a lot. I do boxing, MMA, BJJ, so I thought, you know, the physicality of that and the mix of shooting would be a great match for me here. My advice to any new people that want to get into it, new females that want to shoot, come in here, take the plunge. Everyone will help you. Everyone will teach you anything you don't know. It's, you know, baby steps at first. You just keep learning and getting better and better and better, and eventually you'll be able to compete at the elite level and be first place.
Stop the whining, okay? Then I'm going to read this course description, all right? Then we're going to walk down to the firing line. Then you're going to ask your questions, all right? So battle description, on the call of go, athletes will pick up their sandbag and sprint down to the firing line. That's it, okay? Incomplete firing string number 1. That's your magazine of 4, okay? So athletes will pick up the sandbag and run back to the first box, which is kind of close to the firing line, and then drop it. Here's the deal, is you're gonna run up to the firing line, drop your bag, you shoot. Pick it up, run back to the first box, drop it. Okay. So you're gonna do 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, come all the way back here. With the bag. With the bag, every time. You are not running without the bag. Good? So when you're running, there should be but I'm telling you how you cannot get screwed up. That's a public service announcement. Shooting position is all. Let's see if he remembers to drop the bag this time. Good job.
He remembered.
Last time up and back. All right, I know you're sucking for air. Throw up what you want, but go down and get your stuff.
What you think?
Oh, it's rough.
What was the hardest part of it?
The shooting.
Yeah?
I mean, I'm out of breath and that's fine, but I couldn't get my sight picture under control. So I was all over the place. And I couldn't see where my pistols were impacting in the first couple magazines. So I was having to aim high, aim low. So then I finally figured out where I was hitting at this distance. And then I was able to get it in.
Good job.
Thank you.
3, 2, 1, go!
Doing good, brother. So yeah, so that went right in line with a lot of the training that we're doing right now. So it incorporates strength and endurance. So felt pretty good on strength, endurance not so much.
Okay, the movement sequence. You will start from the start box where you're standing now. You'll be aligned behind your yoke. On the command of go, you will move forward and mount your yoke in the squat position. You will lift the yoke and take it all the way to the firing line. We will walk down there in just a second. You will drop it all the way in the drop box on the firing line. You'll move to the firing line and commence your first firing sequence. 12 rounds from the rifle on the top target. Let your rifle hang, transition to the pistol, 12 rounds on the pistol. Holster, hands up, then you will turn around. Remount your yoke and bring it back to the midline. We'll go over the standard for that when we walk down range. Continue back to the start position and grab your 150-pound sandbag. You will move your 150-pound sandbag back to your yoke and ground it. You will then pick it up and put it over the bar. You will go underneath the bar. Pick up your sandbag again, move to the firing line. Once you're there, your second firing sequence. Rifle from the kneeling position at the middle target. Pistol from the unsupported kneeling position at the middle target. At that point, you will pick up your sandbag, move back to the yoke, ground it, pick it up over the bar. You go under the bar, pick up the sandbag, bring it back to the start position and drop it. You are now done with your sandbag, or it is done with you. Move back down to the yoke. Mount the yoke in the squat position and return the yoke back to the start line. Once both implements are back, you sprint all the way back down to the firing line. Engage your targets from the sitting position, rifle first, then pistol. Stand up, clear yourself, turn around and sprint all the way back to this start box where your time will stop. Any questions on the movement sequence? We will walk down and you can see what the standards are. There is a 12-minute time cap on this event.
All the way through, all the way through. Nice job.
Nice. Thank you, man.
703.
Oh, thank you.
Wow.
Oh man, my shots are terrible. They are horrible.
I think he's ready for elite.
Oh my god.
Did you hear that?
What?
You're ready for elite, he said.
Now with shot groups like that.
What'd you think about it, buddy?
Oh, man. This one gasses you out just as bad as all the other. Holy shit. Picking that thing up moving is crazy.
All the way down, all the way down. You better take just as good as all the other.
Good drum. Hey, right there. So he threw me a plate carrier because mine blew out on one of the first ones events. Straight competitor. Had to go check him out. We'll put the link in the video.
I'm Nick, and yeah, yesterday I was farmer carrying, and I had mud on my holster from the day, and it was just rubbing against as I was carrying. That was it. Ripped a bunch of skin off, and so now I'm just trying to avoid making it worse as I pick up the sandbag.
There you go. Squat down. Give it a big old bear hug. Hold it to your lap. Hold it to your lap and stand up.
And 5 steps.
1,
just give it 5
2,
steps.
3. There you go. Yeah, man! That's it, war! Up I go. 3.
$100 battery on that.
Yeah, man.
Ow. Barrel knot. I know we've been training for this, but it's unlike anything we've done. It's unreal. Well, so again, just like everything here, really, really tough. And again, along the lines of what we've been training, but some of the things were completely different. 150-pound sandbag weighs almost as much as I do.
I was gonna say, that's more than you.
Yeah, it's close. But you know, number one thing is I messed up on some of the procedural stuff. Following directions. Second stage was kneeling. Third stage was sitting. I did so on the rifle, but on handgun, I stood each time. So got docked for that. But lesson learned, pay attention.
You can do three things. You can do amplified shot compression, which you're just hearing, shot compression. We're here at the Tactical Games in North Carolina. I'm Mark, the owner of Grizzly Ears. We're actually set up on most of these shows. We do 2-gun, 3-gun tactical games and those events. This is our ear pro that we actually use. It's in-ear, 100% waterproof. I have a ton of our competitors, and a lot of our competitors are actually on the podium most of the time. So we do have new products that we brought into the market, but the most important thing is you can come out and see us or interact with the people that are actually using our product. You can go to grizzly-ears.com and go visit our webpage or look at some of the reviews, or if it's some of those events, go straight to the competitors and actually ask them about our product, and that's what we always do.
My name's Jason. I'm from Houston, Texas. I got into the tactical games 2019, a couple years ago, not too long after they started. A friend of mine had heard about it through social media, and he talked me into it. I had to be talked into doing this the first time. We were both 3-gun shooters, you know, action sport shooters, and I was a CrossFitter and he was kind of an athletic guy, and he talked me into it, and we went and shot in Texas in 2019 and had a fabulous time. And I texted him Monday morning and I said, I got to do that again. And so by lunchtime on Monday, after the weekend we had done this the first time, we had signed up for the next match in Atlanta. My best tip for a new shooter is don't forget that at its heart, this is a shooting sport. If you have some athletic ability, you can get through a match. But if you cannot shoot well under stress, then you will not do well. So I would practice shooting under physical stress and mental stress, because the physical stress is basically there to introduce mental stress. And if you can't shoot under stress, that's what I would practice.
Hey man, good job. Holy shit. Dude, you're impossible to keep up with.
I just want to set the bar time. Oh, I just wanted the bar time. Fuck the shots. Everything was combat effective.
Oh man, good job.
You guys with these little 3x5 cars, that's bullshit. That's fucking. That's stupid.
Holy smokes.
Great job, guys. So proud of you.
Good job, man.
Good job, man. Thank you.
Hey man, way to go. Way to finish strong. As your last event.
Yeah, hey. Yeah, we made it. We survived. Jason still has his turn, but he'll be fine. Awesome.
I'm Megan Key. I work as a patrol officer in the Sheriff's Office here in Guilford County, North Carolina. I'm also on our SWAT team. I got into the tactical games because recently, after I was actually the first female on our SWAT team that's ever been at our department, learning everything new, have a background of CrossFit and functional fitness and everything else. So somebody hit me up on Instagram. They were like, hey, you should check this out. It's basically CrossFit meets shooting competition, and pretty much everything that was my world. So I came out here to Tactical Games in 2019, and I've loved every bit of it. Really, if you want to get involved, the best thing to do is obviously get firearms. You're going to have to start with dry firing, take some classes. They do a university for the Tactical Games, or you can just go out and do your local 2-gun USPSA. Don't be afraid. People are always willing to help here at the Tactical Games as well as USPSA competitions. Everybody's always willing to help newcomers, because where do we all start? We all start at base 1. So eventually you'll get to here, but you got to start here. So definitely come check it out.
Hi, I'm Brian Finch with Radco-Lube CLP Gun Oil. Radco-Lube CLP Gun Oil is produced at Radco Industries Inc. in Chicago, Illinois. We're here at the Tactical Games in North Carolina with our gun oil product. We're out here supporting the athletes at the Tactical Games to ensure that literally every shot counts for them. They spend a lot of time and money and travel quite a bit to be here, and our mission is to support them in meeting their goals and ensuring that their weapons run as effectively as possible. Radco-Lube CLP is approved by the U.S. Army for use, and we have enjoyed sponsoring the Tactical Games since 2020. We're easily accessible on Instagram at Radco-Lube CLP Gun Oil 3-in-1. You can also find us on the internet at radcolubeclp.com.
Have fun while you work, boys. Don't worry about us. Don't worry about us. Come on. One.
Hey guys, my name's Jason. I'm here with Ballistic Advantage. We're here out at the Tactical Games. We're primarily a barrel manufacturer for AR-15 and AR-10 barrels. We're located in Ocoee, Florida, just outside of Orlando. We specialize in sub-MOA guaranteed barrels. If your barrel's not shooting sub-MOA or better at 1 inch with match-grade ammo, we'll replace it for free, have a 100% satisfaction guarantee. We also say that we have a premium barrel without that premium price point. So we like to offer really high-quality barrel without that high-quality price. We're found at www.ballisticadvantage.com and then Ballistic Advantage across all social medias, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram.
Hey guys, my name is Brian Bailey. I'm the training director and range manager at Range Complex, located at 2850 Tiger Swan Drive in Autryville, North Carolina. The Tactical Games is using our facility to host their event. We also provide contract instruction here. We travel as well, various subjects such as carbine, pistol, etc. You can find us on Instagram and Facebook at the Range Complex, and we also have a website under the same name.
Oh yeah, get me out of here. I didn't do anything. What about?
Second place, Mr. Mark Owen. And first place, Norman Coletti. Masters 40 plus, third place, Yin Chu. There he is. I know, right? Second place, Masters 50 plus, Dirk Weiss.
40.
40 plus, I'm sorry. And first place, Mr. John Lombardo. Women's Elite, third place, Kristen Pollard. Second place is Meg Kennedy. And first place, Tristan Burris. All right, men's elite, third place, Jacob Horton.
Hey, your camera's not working. I can't get a picture. He'll get it.
No, I'll stay here. Try to get a photo. Second place, Jason Deal. And first place, Watt Dog Tim Szymanski. All right, quick round of applause for all you guys. Hey guys. And we will see you guys at ETTS. What is that? Texas.